Assalamualaikum everyone, this is Ayesha from CxO Global Forum, a knowledge sharing platform for all the C levels across Pakistan and around the globe. Every time we have some very interesting guests with us. Today as well, we have Sir Hassan Trimzi with us, who is the CEO and founder of Human Transformation Crew. Assalamualaikum sir, how are you?
Assalamu alaikum, Aisha, and thank you for having me.
Uh, Sir, basically starting off with your background, can you share your background and your journey towards your Human Transformation Crew?
All right. My background is in HR. I've got about 20 years of experience with the different diverse and dynamic organizations in the field of human resources and organizational development. And with that note, I also did my chartered MCIPD, and I'm also chartered manager fellow from CMI UK. With all of this, with my 20 years of experience, what I did was that I converged all of my knowledge, all of my skills into my own entrepreneurial venture, which is called Human Transformation Crew. So, Human Transformation Crew is an organization which functions into management consulting, which functions into training and development, and transformation coaching as well. So we have our setups here in Pakistan, and currently we opened up an HT Crew Institute, which is a specialized human transformation institute here in Dubai, and we also are running for our operations from GCC and other European countries here in Dubai.
Right. So, sir, what sparked your interest in the field of transformation and what aspects of your work do you find most fulfilling?
All right. So transformation. So it's a very fantastic. It's a very fascinating and a fantastic word that my fascination was all built up with the human potential and the growth that sparks my interest in transformation. That entire logic and witnessing how the individuals and how the organization break through their limits and beliefs, and then they move towards achieving their goals, uh, brings me that immense fulfillment, and the ability to facilitate that positive change, and witnessing profound personal and organizational transformation. It's what drives my dedication in the field.
Right. So, how would you define the core mission and the values of Human Transformation Crew, and how do they align with your personal beliefs?
So I can go with the word transformation. I go with the work of change. And but what actually inspires me are three little words: it's empowerment, it's inspiration, and it's guidance with a little touch of empathy. So that towards realizing their own full potential, and we helping the organization and the individuals to actually go for that. As per the values, we are into continuous learning and empathy, and those values align with my personal belief, which is in the power of human potential and the importance of genuine connection for fostering growth.
Right. So, sir, from your perspective, what are the most significant challenges that individuals face in transforming these days?
Um, so what I've experienced with people are two things. One is limiting self belief, and one is the fear of change. And these are
Right.
the two major aspects that are the biggest challenge that we have in individuals, and it goes same for the organizations as well. We've all heard that when you move out of your comfort zones, that is actually when the change happens, right? So for organizations and for individuals, that is the most challenging thing to do. So what we do is that we foster a supportive community with them, and we tailor our approach as per the organization and the individual's need, so we can
Right.
empower them to overcome the barriers. Yes.
Right. So, moving forward, could you please provide insights to the future direction of Human Transformation Crew and any upcoming plans for growth or innovation?
Yes, in terms of growth and innovation, what we at Human Transformation Crew are doing is that we are expanding our reach to the GCC countries in terms of leveraging innovation technologies and methodologies. And what we've done is that we have, like in the past, I've also been organizing di- disrupt HR events in Islamabad. So we're bringing the same concept here in the UAE, and we have an event on May 11th, which is mostly the HR, the disruption in HR due to artificial intelligence and how it has revolutionized the workforce in the UAE. And we're taking that same concept, and when we are moving towards Muscat and Riyadh and other GCC countries to actually spark that idea of disruption and transformation.
Right. So, in your view, what distinguishes the Human Transformation Crew from other similar offering services industry?
So one is our unique transformational practices, which are more inclined towards the individual focus and the organization force focus, and then
Right.
adapting to the evolving needs and trends of the organization and the individual that they need in that particular era or in that particular time. So we focus on the future of work. We focus on inclusion of technology. We focus on agile methodologies, and we also focus on agile teams and leadership models that would support that agile model.
Right. So, what are your forecasts regarding the future of HR practices, especially the amidst shifting workplace dynamics and technological advancements? And how does the disrupt HR stay ahead of these trends?
All right. So, in terms of setting human transformation crew into a holistic and a combination approach of psychological, practical, and compensative support, what we actually do is that we bring in those research and development aspects that are working around the globe, and then we basically define a methodology that would remain cutting edge for the organization, as well as being effective as well. So as far as the disrupt HR is concerned, so disrupt HR is a strategic trajectory which basically focuses on challenging traditional HR paradigm and then driving innovation in the industry. So our focus as aim is to foster a culture of experimentation and bold thinking, and also encouraging HR professionals to embrace the change and then adapt to the emerging trends. Our forthcoming developments include expanding on network, hosting disruptive events globally, and then
Right.
launching new initiatives to empower HR leaders to break that barrier, break that silo, come in the front, say what their issues are, and then collectively we find a solution for them based on those developments.
Right. So, what is the disruption for you?
Okay, so disruption has been my mantra since the day I started. So for me, it's making big changes that can completely reshape how things are usually done. So it's more of a transformative force that challenges the status quo and fundamentally alters and establish norms, practices, or in industries. And it's like shaking, it's like shaking up things and bringing up new and creative ways to challenge the old-fashioned methods in which organizations are currently indulged into. So, while embracing that disruption, you require to be agile, you require to be openness to change. You need to have a proactive mind, to navigate and capitalize on the transformation ways that redefine the future.
Right. So, lastly, what would be one advice that you want to give to someone who is aspiring to pursue the career in your industry?
One, business acumen. You have to
Right.
have experience, you have to have that niche, you have to have that particular strive to learn what the industry is, how it is working, what the client's needs are, and how you as an individual can focus into deep expertise in your own field, while also linking yourself to what the organization is doing and being abreast of the industry trends and best practices. Second,
Right.
strong relationships with clients and collaborators. And lastly, what I've learned while working in the GCC areas is network. Your
Right.
network is actually your network. I mean, this I've heard a lot, but I've actually experienced it right here in Dubai. Because for most of the individuals, what they think about network is, I don't have for it. And it's a waste of time. Why? Because our concept
Exactly.
of our concept of attending networking events is मेरी CPX में मैं ये काम करता हूँ. Network is just about you sitting with an individual talking about mutual interest. For example, I like sci-fi films. Maybe he also likes it. So it sparks an idea, it sparks a concept. He likes cricket. I like football. So maybe we can exchange views. So for us, network should be to enhance our own inner interests aligned with the other one. So professionally and mentally and empathetically, we are also aligned with them. So strong relationships, network, and business acumen, and knowing what happened, what's the update in the industry.
Right. So, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for everybody who has joined us. As we conclude, I hope that our viewers would be able to learn something out of this talk. I truly appreciate the time that you have dedicated to this discussion, sir. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you so much, Asha, for having me. And thank you for the intriguing questions as well.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you. Take care.